think if you start
Austin, I know you're going to play whoever they put in front of you, and it's fun to be in the playoff no matter what, but when you saw that Alabama was going to be the team, does it add a little extra juice to the players like it kind of does for us in the media and the fans?
No, we treat it like just another game. We prepare for each game the same way. No matter preparing the Citadel, we're playing Alabama. If you don't prepare the right way, you won't be ready to play when the lights come on. So just treat it like another game. And, they're just in our way to what our ultimate goal is.
Any thoughts on the fact that they've been kind of the standard bearer the last decade or so, and you guys now are the #1 team, and they were the ones that were kind of in doubt as to whether they'd even get into this thing? And any thoughts on how that has kind of changed this year?
I guess we've just changed our culture, thinking the right way, believing in ourselves, that we can be the best if we want to be, put our minds to it. It's just a matter of how we think and how we perceive ourselves, and not really focusing on what other people are doing. But yeah, like you said, Alabama has been a great team. They still are a great team. If they weren't, they wouldn't be in the playoffs. So it'll be a tough challenge in New Orleans.
You been to New Orleans?
I have, but it doesn't even really count. I was so young, I barely remember.
Have you talked to Travis any about what to do there? Is that going to come later?
No, I haven't talked to him about it, but I'm sure I ask him when we get closer to that time.
Coming off last Saturday's dominating performance by the defense, what are you guys feeling out there on the field? It looked like you guys really were in sync, and all four of you guys across the front were having a great night. It's very rare you see all four of you fire off at one time, but what was it like to have that going on?
Man, it was awesome. Just because I know how we work when nobody's watching, and then for all four of us to be hitting on the same cylinder at the same time in the game, it poses problems for the opposing team, and just love playing with those guys because we make each other better.
Was that the best Dexter's looks in a while with his?
Yeah, I would say so. Coach Sweeney said that's the best game he's played. So he definitely had a heck of a game, very disruptive. And when that guy's 100% healthy, he's tough to handle.
As a defensive end, what kind of luxury is it to have guys like Christian and Dexter that take up double teams and free you up to be one-on-one on the outside?
It helps a lot, especially in the run game. Most of the time, the guys are getting penetration, so they're bouncing it. As far as in the pass game, the guards have to stay on them much longer, so they can't help the tackles as much, like you said. So it's definitely a big help having two elite guys inside and having, Cleveland and I on the edge, being able to do what we do.
So you can get a little bit more time spent in the city as opposed to just a regular season road game. Is there an amount of fun you guys can have? Obviously, it's all business. There's so much at stake, but how do you kind of balance out? How much fun can you have exploring a new place like this?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Like you said, we have more free time than a regular game. We work all year to be able to have an opportunity like this to kind of enjoy it. So we'll have some free time to let our hair down a little bit and hang out and explore New Orleans. So I know all the guys on the team are looking forward to that because a lot of people haven't been there before. So we're definitely looking forward to just exploring and see what they have.
Put on the Power Rangers outfits, go down to Bourbon Street.
Now that you mention it, that might be the idea. So be on the lookout for that.
Nobody would look at you funny there.
No, not at all. Fit right in.
Is Bama, is their offense any different with the new coordinator they got for the Patriots?
It's a few minor tweaks, but for the most part, he's a guy that has the philosophy of kind of doing things the way they've already done it. But he's done a great job of tweaking it, making it even better. They're still gonna run right at you, play action, throw the ball. So it'll be a tough challenge trying to stop them. They have really good players, just like we do. So it'll be a great matchup.
Do you look at those last two matchups with Alabama, even though there's different personnel this year? Are those some of the more physical games that you recall playing over the course of your career?
Yeah, they were very physical. Like I said, each team has really good players that like physicality. They run the ball well in the SEC, which is a great running division conference. So it's definitely been a challenge these past years, and to be able to hang around with them, you got to be able to efficiently play the run. So I guess that's what we've been able to do these last few years.
Any more chip on your shoulder, the fact that these guys have been able to score a good amount of points on you the past 2 years? Does that factor into any of the motivation or any of way of thinking going into it?
I think anytime your competitive nature is involved, you want to do better than you did the last time, and of course not let them score as many points. That's just a pride thing. So we'll prepare, and Coach V will have the best plan possible for us to be able to compete and win. So we just got to nail down the details during this time that we prep for the bowl.